Okay, we're back. I've left off in this little vault with the conjure statues and whatnot. As you know, we've got Summon Forest, we've got Shadow Creatures, Spellforge Servitor. I have one rune, and for a variety of reasons I've decided to try to do depths. Right, I forgot. This vault has these guys. You can walk around it though, as I recall. Do I have remove curse? Yes, I do. Pro magic, alright, that's good. I can drop slang for that. And we're gonna put on this Senv ring for the time being over pro cold. However, we want our minions to be able to kill these dudes, but that's okay because deep trolls, not iron trolls, but deep trolls can see invisible. If you recall, we're training conjurations and summoning in a bid to get Orb of Destruction and Spellforge Servitor online. Uh-oh. Got a book here. There's staff form. There is staff form. That's something I've been wanting. So that would be a good reason to go for Earth, I suppose. I could amnesia some stuff off. But really, I don't want to amnesia anything off right now. Except for Agni, maybe. Or to spell undead, although we could potentially roll through Crypt pretty easily with that. So I'm thinking we keep things the way they are right now. Oh, it's Frederick. It's a Spellforge Servitor. Oh, well, he's paralyzed, but we've got these gentlemen here causing me an issue. Oh geez, this is just too much stuff. I don't want to be around this dude because he can lightning bolt me, but you know what, this is okay. I'm gonna have them attack. I can always apocalypse if need be. Oh god. So he's kind of juked me a little bit here. So I think we're gonna have to apocalypse. Got him. So this is not great. Nice, he's dead. I was gonna say, he should die quickly to so many deep trolls. Shadow creatures, so good. So good in depths. Kinda lets you do depths early just all by itself. Really excellent spell. It's funny because I usually insult the spell and say it's not very good, but this is the exception. Hand axe with intelligence on it. Trying to take out the statue. There we go. Now, as far as this hand axe goes, it's only N+3, and we have an N+4 on the rapier, so even that is not particularly worth it. Oh god. This is going to be a little bit finicky, doing the rest of this vault. Just because I've got to use my summons, you know. See, look at that. I was summoning stuff over and over, but just didn't show up in the right spot. But that's okay, we got it. Dragon's Call. It's not a spell I use often, but with the amount of summons that I've got, seems like I may end up using that. Nice. Can't use these evokers, unfortunately, such as the Phantom Mirror. Suppose I could be trying to Orb of Destruction him right back, but seems kind of silly. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Just let my buddies take care of it. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. We've come out of this with more MR, which means that we're immune to Orc Sorcerers now. If you remember, we left... Well, we left Orc because... We left Orc because Roka was right there. However, now that I have a little more in the way of defenses, and I also have MR now, I'm real tempted to go back. Shadow creatures won't do much for me there, but... yeah, why don't we just go ahead and... why don't we give it a shot? So what we're going to do is we're going to drink Brilliance. We're going to drink Invis. And we're going to... we don't want to use Agility. I think we're okay. Brilliance is so I can make a Spellforge Servitor. Okay. This is pretty crappy, but it's not... it could be worse. I could Agony him and then Apocalypse. That'd be kind of funny, I guess. Why don't we make a forest? Take a step here. Take a step here. Go ahead and make my Servitor. Alright, I can Agony him really easily. Nice, he's almost dead now. Down he goes. That's sweet. Okay. Oddly enough, at least for the time being, I don't think that stat form is the path for this character. Which is weird to say for an Octopode, but... anyway, I'm very happy that I cleared that landing. We may find some useful items in here. And at the very least, it's some fairly free experience. I think, upon further reflection, I think that, as crazy as it sounds, since I don't have Malign Gateway or any of the other fun summoning spells, horrible things, I think that Dragon's Call may be the way forward. I mean, it certainly wins. Let these guys get treed to death. I'm low on mana. There's a problem here. Or else I'd be helping with Agony and whatnot. I love how these trees can damage the stuff off screen, like he showed up and he's already hurt. Kind of curious how summon creatures works in here. I was pretty sure it was crappy, but I suppose you can get the higher level orcs. So it's not terrible. You kind of become a Beog worshipper temporarily, if that makes sense. Wow, we just took a big hit from that knight. Still trying to avoid taking damage because I'm still mutated to the point where I take, you know, stat damage. Let's do a dangerous thing. Let's head up. I see Nergal is here. Why don't we pull her down? Nice. That wasn't so bad. Go up again. Forest. Uh-oh. Okay. She didn't even have a dagger of distortion, but she can. That was a little worrying at first. But we're okay. Okay. Orc 1 is done. Bunch of evokers I can't use for sale. Bunch of rings that are not particularly useful to me. We only have 7 slots. And I don't think I'm willing to give up any of these, really. Unless I find something that's a strict upgrade. Identify. We'll go ahead and buy the curing, I guess. Brilliance, maybe. Shield of the Gong. That's pretty upsetting to see that. If only because we've sacked hand, and that would have been an excellent find on this character. What a shame. But that's okay. That is okay. Alright, what to do? Can we do elf? Because I would love to do elf. We're not immune to Vampire Knights yet, so Crypt is still a little bit questionable. Although it's only 1%, we're probably okay. You know? Doesn't mean I want to take the risk. But on the other hand, Dispel Undead just makes it so easy. I could just pop on... Well, I was going to say I could pop on Staff of Energy so I could spam it a little more easily without inducing spell hunger, but we need the MR from the Rapier. suppose I could get this protection from magic. Yeah, I probably should be wearing this. Just for real ultimate safety, you know? Alright, I think the safest place for me actually is Crypt, so why don't we find the way to it? I know that Marjorie's here. We're gonna go down here. Hopefully not. Okay, good. I was gonna say hopefully there's no monsters in the staircase, and there wasn't, thankfully. What? Servant of Whispers. Come on. Let's finish him off there. Okay, this isn't good. Let's make a forest. Oh, you don't even see invisible. Do I need to draw power? I might. Well, this is probably okay. Why don't we see invisible instead of pro magic? He does a good little hit of damage to me. Draw power. Got him. We can stop picking up arrows. I was picking them up in case I went for sticks to snakes, but it's proving that that's probably not going to happen. I'd like to drop a few more things as well. We can drop stones. If I throw things, it can be actual good throwables. Drop slaying, the ring, amulet of reflection. Pretty happy with gourmand for now. This'll do. I'm gonna go ahead and amnesia off anime skeleton. We're past the point of that being terribly important. Uh-oh. That's not safe at all. Let's see if Marjorie's wandered away. Not exactly, but sort of. I really want to have Spellforge Servitor for this, but we're still at the point where we could get Abyssed, and I don't want to be Abyssed, so kind of a catch-22 here. Not much I can do other than roll the dice or leave the floor. Wait a turn. Jeez, we keep getting, I think, bolted. Oh no, Marjorie actually hit me with the halberd from afar. You know what, I may go ahead and Apocalypse. I will, to take out Marjorie. And then we'll go up, we'll rest. Come back down. That wasn't so bad. So Manual of Axes and Shoals by a ghost, so we could go back to axes if I really wanted to, but that seems silly. I'd really like to finish out Elf, because there's a lot of loot in there, and this character could probably do it with the help of Summon Forest, but it would be a little bit questionable. I'm real tempted to go Rapid Deconstruction, which would point me in the direction of Staff Form. I mean, the long story short is this guy really needs experience. It doesn't help that I'm losing out on experience by killing all this stuff with my summons. But I can't say I have much of a choice. With that said, you know, if I can get Dragon's Call online, it's over, you know? If I get Dragon's Call online, that's just it. Oh, jeez. But yeah, that makes me want to just kind of go straight for summonings and spellcasting and just maybe even try to find a whiz ring or something. We gotta back up a bit. It's always a balancing act. We need that mana, you know. That's the lifeblood. You run out of it and then your character can't do anything. Well, this character. That's the problem with playing a main caster. It's the problem with playing a pure caster that is also not worshipping a god that really gives too much mana back. You can make it work, it's just kind of painstaking. Uh-oh. That's Jory. Jory can actually mesmerize me. He has the power. This is too much stuff. I don't care if I'm slow. I'm gonna teleport. We want to fight Jory on his own, if possible. I tell my guys to run away, and then I tell them to follow. Is he healing himself somehow? This is weird. The problem with summon creatures, or summon shadow creatures, is that... Crap. Sometimes you're going to get something that's able to see invisible, and sometimes you're not. Too bad no Val Clutch. But this goes to show I can in fact play a game where there's no Val Clutch or Summon Lightning Spire. It is possible. Just less easy, I suppose. Let's go upstairs. All my drain's gone. That's a good development. Nice. Oh, that's Jory. Alright. Make the forest. This is still a little concerning because he's got Blink close. I'm almost tempted to Holy Word preemptively so he acts less. I'm gonna risk a Spellforge Servitor. This is good. This thing should start shotgunning out orbs for me. Okay, I think I can save my Holy Word. We could silence and stop him from doing anything, but I think that's a little too risky for me. I guess Orb of Destruction is not so great on the servitor if I have other allies as well. Okay, ogres. Nice, he's dead. Let's see, Orb of Destruction is level 7. Once we find another Amnesia, I'm probably going to trade it out for Iron Shot. Because Iron Shot's only level 6. And requires Earth, which we would like to train anyway to eventually get Staff Form online. Oh my god, what a spicy floor. Sojobo's here. Whoa. Oh, crap. He's got Abjuration. Okay, good. He's slowed from the Hornet. Did he just use a curing potion? No way. No, this didn't last very long. That's weird. Alright, there's a lot of damage possible here from his buddies. But boy, he is getting wrecked by my forest. I like that. I think I miscast. I was trying to cast a Spellforge Servitor and it didn't quite work. Well, we're out of mana now except for 5. I'm gonna roll the dice a little bit. And I'm gonna throw Javelin at this dude. So Jobo died. That goes to show Forest is amazing. Forest, of course, adds the constriction effect sometimes with the Snaplasher Vines. And that's probably the main reason why I think that BVC is so broken. It's just the synergy of taking away somebody's evasion. And then combining that with some other thing. Right, I can dispel undead the A-bombs. Cool. Well, that's one more floor, and that means that Crypt is definitely here. So let's see exactly where it is. It's right next to us. Very nice. Oh, God. Okay, I still have stones. I don't want to have stones. Spiny frog, what? Oh. Uh-oh, the door is locked. Boy, they just owned my Dryad, I think. No, the Dryad's alive, it's just that the trees calmed down. Okay, that's okay. The Warden is dead. Sphinx Simulacrum really came through for me, wow. A lot of damage. Now, in an ideal world, I won't have to go back up. I would rather have this thing be clear. You know, so I'm not coming down to another unidentified staircase. But it's beginning to look like I'm gonna have to. Maybe. This is pretty goofy. This is like half the floor showing up here. The summons are getting the job done for the most part. No, I think they beaten me. Yep, they beaten me. That sucks. We almost did it. We almost survived the onslaught, but we're gonna have to take the risk of coming down here, and of course, there's dudes. This is okay. Okay, let's see what's behind door number 3, I suppose. Pull this guy up. I'll risk the stone giant again. Got him. Jeez, this is really something. None of these staircases want to give me a moment, you know? It's probably just a coincidence, but I have noticed that there are some floors where it seems like the whole thing is just awake by default. Uh-oh. How are we doing on summons and spellcasting? I guess we have 6 spell levels now. Dragon's Call down to 98%. Seems like we're really going to get it. And hey, if we happen to find horrible things or Eldritch Tentacle, well, Lion Gateway, that will be a great find. I would love that. It would really expedite my plans, you know. A lot of bad guys. Mainly afraid of the stone giant here, to be honest. Uh-oh. Okay. That's not so bad. I guess I want See Invisible. Blowing up boggarts left and right. Oh, we miscast. Let's walk on out of here, I think. Nice, we can just erase the undead. Trying to get some more meat before I go down there. Whoops. Kind of misaimed my... agony there. There we go. Wow, nothing's leaving a corpse. Surely some of these orcs and stuff will. Really strange. Almost nothing is leaving corpses. Just some bad luck, I suppose. It does happen sometimes. I'm not really concerned about my food, it's just I wanted to have a nice little stack to walk into crypts with, in addition to coming in with, you know, engorged. Because there's not too much food in there. And I'm going to be casting Dispel Undead a ton. Speaking of Dispel Undead, nice. This isn't even that much necromancy training. I only have 12.3. You know what would be really sweet is Haunt, because I have so much necromancy already. I have so much summons. I would have it online immediately. Having a Necronomicon show up, now that would be a true game changer. Good, I cannot be paralyzed. Now, Dispel Undead, while it's amazing, it takes a good bit of mana. So I need to be careful not to, you know, run out and then have a bunch of crap breathing down my neck still. But all in all, I'm very, very satisfied with my decision to come in here. If I had a little more MR, well, let me see. Yeah, Vampire Knights can technically paralyze me if I wear Staff of Energy. But we can just pop it, we can pop it right off, I guess, if we run into any. Uh-oh. 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 Not good. Not good at all. What do we want to risk? He can do tons of damage to me. And I don't have mana. He doesn't see invisible. I'm not happy about this. I screwed up badly. I don't know if Invis would even help me much here. I'm gonna risk this. It takes time, but yep, we got him. That I could have died there. That wasn't good. In the future, in the rest of these Octopode games, I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful with what I'm doing, because there's a number of times I've just made very, very risky plays. There's a Juggernaut skeleton. And for there, it was just running out of mana. As I was saying a second ago, that's, you know, that's a risk. I should have probably teleported as soon as I saw that guy. Of course, it doesn't help that shadow creatures is just so bad in here. You very rarely get something useful. Uh-oh, shafted. Well, that tells me I want to magic map and go straight to the staircase if I can. Juggernaut zombie. I guess shadow creatures isn't too awful in here. I mean, we get vampire mages; those are good. Crap. Yeah, we always want to have enough mana for power, not power leap, for apocalypse, if possible. By the way, I probably should have drawn out power earlier against the what do you call it, the champion, ancient champion. And that's because I could have then, you know, used that mana to try to dispel him. That's something we could do here. Problem is, it just might not be enough. We're gonna try it. Okay, we got him. Okay, I want this staircase. There we go. Let's go back up. I'm liking the Staff of Energy. I just need to remember to put my other stuff back on whenever I need MR. Nice, okay. Crypt 1 done. Let's go up. Now, this is actually a demon. This is not an undead. So we gotta use shadow creatures. And yeah, I stand entirely corrected. Shadow creatures only screws you like half the time in here. Alright, I don't know how happy I am about trying to fight this with this much. Oh my god, is that a Zot trap? Screw that. Man, I could have gotten paralyzed and just died there. Which is one reason I'm always talking badly about Zot traps and how they should be either removed or reworked. Uh-oh, he just hit the trap, the alarm trap. Okay, we're gonna pop this guy on so we can't be MR'd. We're gonna go up. See, I can two-shot Ancient Champions. If the RNG just plays nicely, I'm good to go against those guys. I swear, if I gain one more level, I'll probably be immune to paralysis. Nice. I feel like Gourmand should even let you eat rotten ghoul flesh. It's magic, right? Make everything tasty. Well, we're actually hungry. Let's head into vaults and let's kill some stuff. That was easy enough. Let's go back in. Cool. More intelligence. Always nice to have. This is... You know what? Ghouls scare me. They do. They could turn the tides on me real quick in melee. Really, really quick. So I'd rather not fight two of them at the same time. At least without allies around or without putting some distance between me and them. In fact, just about anything could melee me to death. You're going to be seeing a lot of that, though. That is to say, me being afraid of getting meleeed to death during this showcase or this series, because that's just how octopodes play, unless you have stat form. If you get stat form, suddenly things become really, really easy. But that doesn't always happen. As you can see, sometimes the game just doesn't quite give it to you soon enough for you to put that in your life path, you know. Oh. Oh god. That's a little much. Okay. Jiangxis also kind of hit like trucks. You know, you really start to notice just how brutal monsters are when you play a character that doesn't have any armor on. You know, lack of GDR will really wake you up to the real, you know, the real damage levels. Because usually you're not seeing the real damage levels. You're not seeing what they're actually capable of because you have a guaranteed, that's GDR, guaranteed damage resistance based on how heavy your armor is and how much your AC is. But certain characters don't have GDR. Anybody in a robe doesn't have GDR, except for a gargoyle. I think they have built in. I think we'll let these trees do some of this work. Do I want to risk? Should I risk casting? I could finish him off, but I think it's... Oh my god! That's really dangerous. That's really, really dangerous. Do I APOC right off the bat? And hope for a paralyze? Maybe. But then if he silences, I'm left hasting and trying to walk away, I suppose. Jeez, that's bad. I can't teleport. I mean, I could, but remember, minus scrolls times 2. So I'd be risking that. I don't know what happens if he tries to silence me, and then I'm slow and I end up reading the scroll and I'm already silenced. I think it cancels it. Like, it just doesn't work. I think we got an APOC. Doubts his magic. That's good. That's really good. Teleport, good. And he's silenced, but that's fine. Goodbye. Goodbye, friend. Oh, what's going on here? We got the Vampire's Tooth. Lethally vampiric. It actually got upgraded recently. It's a plus 12 quick blade now. Very good weapon. Not exactly the best thing in the world in terms of, you know, why would you want to use a short blade of vampiricism? But it does drain 100% of what it does in terms of damage, so that part's neat. Oh my god. Why are you doing this to me, game? Okay. Trying to get into the vaults. Okay, I've refilled on food. Let's talk about how we're going to kill Menace, because he is a menace. I'm definitely not the first person who's made that joke, but doing it anyway, because I can. Alright, so I could APOC him again, hope for the paralyze, probably won't happen. Might get, you know, magic cancellation again, which would give me more time to cast stuff. Spellforce Servitor would work okay, but I want to say that he spawned with a shield, as he usually does. Yep, there he is with his shield. So, Orb of Destruction, not terribly likely to work. Hey, Dragon's Call. We can go ahead and get that. I wonder if I can cast that with a... Dragon's Call would do it. That would be an answer. That would wreck him pretty nicely, and we could possibly cast that with Brilliance. Okay, what a haste first thing. I mean, this isn't great. This situation right here. I think I want Apocalypse. He's slow. That's okay. That's a good start. Why don't I... See, I don't even want to waste a turn Brilliancing to try to get Dragon's Call online, because he could silence at any moment. I almost just want to keep making buddies. I don't think I'll be able to Dragon's Call anyway. I'm so... you know... so messed up, but you know what? I'll do it, and we'll see. 47%. No, but I will make a Servitor. Okay. And another Shadow Creatures. I'm gonna try to net him. Ah, crap. Made my shadow hostile. That's okay. Oh, Menace dies. Hell yeah. That was easier than I thought it would be. I mean, I suppose I did have to pull out quite a few stops, though. Menace is never a fun thing to come across, you know. But hey, I just realized it looks like we're an hour in, so I understand the progress on this character has been pretty slow, and that's bound to happen when your character is a little bit janky, so to speak, like this one is. However, next video I anticipate certainly being able to clear all of this, even though we got arguably the hardest layout. I think we'll be fine. And then we'll go... Probably we might go ahead and finish up Snake Pit, although it still scares me a bit. No deflect missiles, you know. No shield. It's pretty scary with those, what do you call them, the sharpshooters, or as I like to call them, aimbot 360 no-scope hackers, because they just kind of, you may not know this, but portal projectile on a monster just pretty much makes it hit you 100% of the time. So it's pretty spooky when they can do so much damage. So that's why I've been avoiding finishing out Snake Pit, among other reasons. And, you know, we could do some more vaults, and we could possibly even go into slime. So I've got, you know, where I could finish, you know, I could do more depths. There's a lot of things open to this character. I could even go into elf. All of them are kind of crappy and kind of okay in their own ways. This is a weird character for that reason, because usually the path is kind of laid out for you. It's very obvious, at least for me, what branch the character should be in. It's not so obvious for this one once Crypt is done. So I'm going to see what I can get together here. I'm not going to make any decisions just yet. So you'll find out next time. But until then, I am signing out. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. Now you may not know this, but Bitcoin is a great passion of mine. If you want to help me out, and help yourself out in the process, take a look at rosecrypto.com to learn about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. If you buy some Bitcoin using my referral links, you'll get an extra $10 worth of Bitcoin for free. And if you sign up for Binance using my links, I can teach you all about trading altcoins as well. Either way, please like and subscribe to help this channel grow. And if you really want to go the extra mile, take a look at my Patreon below. Thanks for watching and have a great day.